I hope it does. I have a feeling it won't. And I'm getting so upset with this goddamn bot. So upset with it. But thank you for being here, Yokai. I hope you are having a lovely, lovely one. This is so loud to me. I want to be able to hear things, but Noodle will learn soon. I don't think it's not Noodle's fault. It's StreamerBot's fault, and I don't know why it's doing that to begin with. Uh-oh, did I freeze? Okay. But yeah, a little sick, but it's nice to be here. Yeah, me too. I get that. What's it doing? I have no idea. I think things are confused right now. Okay. So we got check-ins. Welcome, Death. Welcome, Derby. Hi. Do you guys mind if I do my nails? I got stuff for nails, but I haven't had time to put them on, and so I'm kind of curious about them to see how they are and all that jazz. Thank you for the headband. Thank you. Your voice sounds a little raspy today. Yeah, I'm sick. I don't know what I have. I'm guessing it's probably like laryngitis or something. But it feels wheezy, like in my lungs. And I know pneumonia is going around, so I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah. So, me being sick couldn't be me. Yeah. No, I know. I've seen at least 3 or 4 different people talking about how they have pneumonia. So obviously I don't think it's just you, Death. Welcome in, little monster. Okay, so that worked for little monster. Okay, so then what is it that went wrong with Yokai? What is it that went wrong with Yokai? What is it I did wrong? What stupid thing did I do? Because I found the fix. Let's see. Shoutouts. Auto shoutout. Add target user. Okay. Okay, so hopefully that works now. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you. That's so cute. But yeah, it worked today. Has it also not worked? Sorry, I'm sniffling. So I was an idiot. Unsurprisingly, I was an idiot, and I had a thing checked in. Because I just followed a YouTube tutorial on how to set up StreamerBot stuff because it's far too smart for me. Far too smart. But I had a little thing that had like a checkbox, and that checkbox said user ID, and I checked it because that's what the streamer did. Well, obviously, if I put in your username, that's not your user ID, so it didn't recognize that, which is why it wasn't triggering. So I fixed that by undoing that. But Yokai did it, his first words, and instead of shouting him out, it shouted out, yay, 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 yay. Hello, Stormy Nyan. Welcome in. I am still under the weather, so I will be still muting to cough up my lungs. I do apologize. But I will try to do it away from chat. So I have nails, and I was gonna try and set up my camera, but I think that's too much work. So maybe, should I do so I've got 4 different colors. Oh no, you're sick too. Yeah, I got it, probably from Saturday. We went and did a lot of socializing this weekend, because for my partner's family, it is March Madness. Everybody has a birthday. So on Saturday, last weekend, we went and saw their grandfather, so my kiddo's great grandfather. And obviously, thank you for the biddies, my dear. Thank you, Derpy. Um, but yeah, because my partner's grandfather lives in an assisted living home, it's unsurprising I got sick because everybody was sick, or everybody gets sick very easily there. And the sickness that was going around was norovirus. So we were all waiting to hear, like, are residents okay? Are they not? For us to even come and visit, because some of us have like little bitties. I have a little bitty. I guess baby's not that little bitty, but smaller. And so yeah, we went. We were told, we got the A-OK that the norovirus stuff wasn't too bad. So we all went and visited. And so thankfully, knock on wood, I don't have norovirus. I just have whatever this is. And it doesn't feel like my typical like upper respiratory bug, because usually I feel it like in my throat. This feels like it's in my chest. But I don't know. So I'm a little wheezy. But yeah, are you sick as well, Stormy? I hope you're doing okay. But thank you for the hearts, Derpy. And welcome in, Ren. Your brain is broken, you're kaput. I'm sorry. I don't know what that's like. It's hard to have a broken brain when you don't have a brain at all, right? But I got my bot to work, sorta, theoretically, for the call-outs. Feeling very sick today. I am sorry, Stormy. I hope you get better. You need to take care of yourself, get some rest, hydrate, don't smoke a cigarette. I needed one, but thank you, Derpy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats, Yokai. Head pats. Hope you get well soon, Mina. Yeah, I should probably be okay. I have the immune system of a dead goldfish, so, you know. So I have some nail colors, and one of them's like a lighter purple that kind of matches my model, which I might go with, but they're like really light. I'm trying out what were they? The ones that you recommended, Ren. BT Art Box nails. So should I go with like the model kind of purple, that like lavender, or should I go, there's like a really pretty darker purple, more like a violet, like a royal purple. It's funny you say that. I do smoke, but I've been trying not because sick. Yeah, I don't often smoke. It's been stressful. I've had an interesting month. But since 2020, because I quit back in like 2014, and I was never like a frequent smoker. I was like smoking then mainly just because I was working a lot, but I was usually a social smoker, so I was on again, off again. It wasn't hard to quit or anything like that. But 2020, I was like, I could really use a cigarette, but I was good. I was a good girl. Praise me. I was a good girl. That year, I didn't buy any cigarettes. But this last year has been, well, this last year has been a bit rough. So I got a pack, but every time I've wanted to have a cigarette, it's been far too cold or far too windy or whatever. And today, I had not the greatest day. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have a cigarette. And I went out and had a cigarette, which I don't recommend if you got an upper respiratory bug. It doesn't feel great, but I forgot how nice nicotine felt sometimes. But don't do it. Don't smoke. Don't vape. Take care of yourself. Good girl. Yay. Thank you. Thank you, Stormy. Yeah, I was a good girl. And you'll be good too. You got it. I hope you feel better. And it's better to not smoke while you're sick. So, yeah. It's nice. But yeah, don't smoke, right? Nicotine is amazing. It's understandable why it's so addicting. But don't do it. Don't do it, kids. None of you should be kids, though, if you're here. Everyone better be abiding by my rules. So, but hello, little beast man. Welcome in. Due to work, I so badly want to drink. Oh, so bad. I get that, Derpy. Don't do it. You got this. Good boy, Derpy. if it weren't for my the meds I'm taking right now, I would drink. I have tried, but mixing it with my current meds for my like back pain is a weird night. Your whisper voice is so soothing. You like my whisper voice, Stormy? I'm happy to whisper for you if you would like. I hope you get better soon. Go to sleep. I'm boring, so I don't get the urge to try crazy stuff. It's not boring. That's good. It's better for you. I waste my money on other stupid shit instead of, right? I think it's better. Besides, like, cigarettes now are so expensive, so it's not worth it. Don't do it. How dare to me? How dare? Why does it tell you that, like, twice, though? Why does it tell you twice? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the resub, thank you for the sub, Cringy Wes. And thank you, Derpy. What did you do that prompted that? Oh, thank you, Derpy. Thank you for the gift sub. Hey, Noodle Branch, good to see you around, right? I'm so upset that it, like, I don't know, I don't understand, but you hopefully, hopefully it'll, do it. Tsumi got auto-modded, saying I was gonna give head pat. And points anyways, no worries, Tsumi, no worries. But thank you, Derpy, thank you, Wes. You guys are too sweet. I appreciate you. So I think I'm gonna go with the darker nails. I think they're kind of cute. I don't know. I've never done this before. Thank you for the head pat. Head pat. So do you guys mind if I do my nails on stream, or should we just do straight on to the... Because we can do straight on to the ASMR. I just don't have any nails to do very nice tappies. They're not very good. Thank you to me. Or thank you to Stormy. Thank you. So then why, Noodle Branch, are you saying it twice? Because I feel like it shouldn't, right? Bully. Unknown. Oh, maybe that's why. It's the mermaid. So then I need to do this. Okay. So we're gonna delete that. That's why, okay. Valentine needs to be unknown. Jelly, unknown. Mermaid, unknown. Delete that. Suika, yes. Head pat. Okay, so now that should be fixed. Got you to me. Okay, whatever you want. I'm okay with whatever you want to do. Haven't missed much recently? No, not too much. Monday it was, everything was breaking. So, I don't know why, but everything was breaking. And today we're gonna try and do nails. I have this, like, buffering thing, and we'll see. Coral Dealer's Choice. What are my coral triggers? You'd think I would know. Longer durations, light hand motion, heartbeat, ada, yada, purrs, whispers, kisses, ear blows, mouth pops, pet names. How about... Thank you, Wes, for always being here. And thank you for your sub, your kindness, your generosity, your chatting. I appreciate your company, and I'm dropping stuff. I apologize. But I appreciate you being here. And I know I'm sorry that things recently have been a little tougher, but I know you'll get through it. And I hope that you You got this. Oh, I forgot. It was the gotcha subredeem. Good job. I'm glad you remembered. I forgot. I only try. Yeah. You got this. I know you can. And I hope your sister gets better soon. And I know that it's scary, and I'm sorry that it shook you up so bad, but I know you'll weather that storm and come out on top. So yeah. But I'm glad you remembered. I was gonna try and remember, and I remembered it today when I was setting up stuff and rearranging things, but yeah, totally forgot. She's doing a lot better. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. How are you doing, though? Like I said, having someone pass out, like, beside you or near you in your proximity is so scary. I never thought that something like that would happen. It's terrifying. And, like, it's so, like, it's not just scary, but, like, you feel so helpless. So you got to take care of yourself. That's certainly an emote. But thank you guys for the level 2 hype train? Thank you. You guys are so kind and so generous. I appreciate you all. Okay, I don't know if these are doing it. These are supposed to be buffering things, and it just doesn't seem super useful. In one piece, more mental scars to add to what I already have, right? I get that. But scars are sexy, right? Something, the what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, or whatever, malarkey. But, what did I do? Why am I bleeding? Cut my nail too short. I hate when that happens. That's what they say. Well, they do say, like, I do know that, like, where, like, the heart, like, on a broken bone, where you break your bone, where it mends itself is, like, harder and stronger than it originally was, right? So think of it as, like, small fractures on your soul that are only getting stronger. Probably, right? Is that a good analogy? I don't know if that's a good analogy. How are you doing with the windshield? I think I was over halfway. I don't know. 53%. It just felt like, I don't know. I don't like having that stuff up, you know? I feel like if I'm gonna do a proper subathon or something, maybe, but I feel like it's a little too soon, perhaps. That's good, nearly there. Yeah, I ended up getting it anyways, because I had set an appointment to lock in the price, but I forgot to reschedule it. So they were like, "Hi, we're here," and I went, "Oh, poop! I don't have all the money for it." So my partner paid for it. Well, we paid for it. The joint account paid for it, but I'm gonna try and reimburse the joint account with the money that has been used for it. So about halfway for reimbursement for sure. Oh no, yeah, I mean it was needed. And then I got a flat. I got a flat tire over the weekend, I think. And so, yeah, we took it in yesterday, and they they were like, "Hi, so these wheels that you got are discontinued and also the wrong size for your car." And so, like, they're like, "So you're gonna have to buy at least 2 more wheels. Like, we'll replace the one of them, but like the other one, you're gonna have to get another one that's like the same size." So like the front wheels, I guess, are smaller than the back wheels are bigger or something. I don't know enough about cars and stuff, but yeah. So we had to buy 2 more wheels because the spare in the trunk is like 20 years old, and they were like, "Yeah, you don't want that to pop on you." So technically we got 3 new tires, one of which was under warranty, but we still had to pay for 2 new tires. This car. This is what you deal with when you've got a old car, but when the old car is still younger than you are. So I wonder if am I supposed to size down, or would it be better to be too big? Ren, how do I do this? I've never done my nails like this. What kind of car, if you don't mind me asking? An '05 Toyota Camry. Depends on the car. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It works, etc. It's had a lot of minor whoopsie-daisies, but yeah. God, it sent you enough money to buy you a new car. No, it's okay. Not a bad car. Toyotas are right. They are. No, they're definitely. So my car that I had, the first car that I have ever bought, technically leased, but bought. I don't know. Should I be sizing up or down? I'm gonna try sizing down and see if that works. And then how do I do this? Do I just take it off? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like there's no instructions either. But yeah, so I try to I don't know where I was going, I forgot. Ooh, thank you for the scan to me. Toyota engines are super reliable. They last longer than the body of a car. Yeah, no, my first car that I leased as an adult and all that, the only car I've actually had under my name strictly and all that was a Volkswagen Jetta. And it was nice, and I liked it, but I did not know you can't take it to Jiffy Lube to do oil changes, because doing regular oil in a Volkswagen, I guess, is a no-go. So yeah, it fucked up my car, and it was really expensive. So buff the nail, dehydrator, put it in the nail, smoosh it on, and then whatever. So yeah, I don't rightly know. Okay, so how do I do this, guys? I've only sort of read the instructions, so hopefully it's not too. Oh, it's really thick. How do I know how much I'm supposed to put on? I'm gonna put that much on and hope that it's enough. They put those oil filters in the dumbest spots, I swear to God. Yeah, I do know that, when my partner has gone to change the oil, that it's been, kind of obnoxious trying to get in to get to the filter. But, yeah, let's see. Is there a way? I wonder. I'm afraid to cure this gel, because I'm afraid it's going to be just stuck around the. Maybe I should have. Oh, should I have acetone? I probably should have acetone, guys. I think I'm going to do this wrong. I think this is going to go wrong. Maybe I shouldn't do my nails on stream. I think this might be a bad idea, chat. My little noodles. But nail tappies. I know, that's why I want to do it. Uh-oh, I got a cat hair stuck in it too. Oh god. This is why, thank you for the head pat, Sumi. This is why I did not go into nail tech. And why it was my least favorite thing in cosmetology. Maybe I should have gotten those clips that you're supposed to pull up a YouTube video. Yeah, Or we could just trial by fire it, right? It's still kind of moving. There's a cigarette smoker car too. How did you manage to blow up a Prius? Whoa, you blew up a Prius? Whoa. You seem to be 90% gremlin, 10% jelly. Ah, that sounds about right. If you got 1 million clicks on your mileage, you can get a new one for free from Toyota. I'm nowhere close to that. Aww. I'm not anywhere close. I think I'm still under 100,000 miles. I think it's at 90. I think it finally hit over 90,000. Hello, Arietti. Welcome, welcome, my dear. You sent a rod through the fucking engine block? What did you do? What? What did I miss? You guys are having a full-on conversation. Let's see. Oil changes. Yeah, good value. They put the oil filters in the worst places. Engines are reliable. I blew up a Prius engine. 90% gremlin, 10% jelly. Oops. How did you manage that? Your guess is as good as mine. Just wing it. Fuck it. Yeah, right? See? It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I think it's kind of on. Probably. My stepfather was even stumped that I sent a rod through the engine block. 2 of my siblings own Toyotas. I'm the type that does maintenance on their vehicle. I had to buy a special tool just to take the Toyota oil filter off. Now my siblings come to me. Yeah, my partner had to do that. We got some kind of something or other that had to like... I can't get this open. There we go. That had to like grip it or something. I don't know. I don't know all of it. But welcome in, Arietti. Welcome, welcome, my dear. And thank you for the follow earlier. Put 300,000 on my Scion in 3 years. Yeah. It's younger than my old Yaros. Hey, I don't have a licking clue. A friend of mine once melted his car engine block together. I didn't do an oil change in over a year. Huh. Just do it, right? I think it's stuck on. I think. So then we're gonna just... Oh, I hate filing nails. At least on me. I don't mind doing it on other people, but on myself, it's like the worst thing ever. There. I've done one nail. Did you say they were purple? Yeah, they're well, it's like a purple French tip. So I'll show you. I'll put it in Discord. I'll have a picture on Discord. Maybe I'll post it on social media stuff too if I remember. I'm really bad. I'm really bad at social media. But yeah, they're pretty cute. I was gonna go with like the lighter ones, but I kind of like the darker one. I don't know. I guess I could do one nail. What nail should I do that's a lighter one, that's a different color? I'm going to do all of them dark, except for one on each hand. So let me know, left hand, right hand, which one I should do the off color. I could do a poll, I guess, but that's a lot of work. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Welcome into our corner of the ocean, Starminian. Okay, I got one nail done, guys. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? I'm so good at it. Yay! Let's see. Okay, now should I do like one hand and then the other? Are my nails the same size on each side? Probably, right? Congrats, meaning you did something. I have accomplished a thing. Stream is over. I've accomplished a thing. The end. I thought this would have a little bit more noise, though. Okay, if I put glop, like glue in here. And I wasn't so sure if I like... So this is all like gel-based and UV-based. So, like, I didn't know if it was translucent enough for it to use the, like, really strong gel to cure as the adhesive, because it says it doesn't do it on like opaque nails. But I figured it was, since it was part of their thing, that hopefully it should. But I think I might be getting bubbles in it. I think I'm just bad at this. I do these so I don't have to like paint my nails, because I'm really bad at painting nails. They never look nice. Never. Like, I always felt bad when little girls I'd babysit would be like, paint my nails please, and it's like, it's gonna look like trash, but sure. But okay, you got this, girl boss. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I guess it's not Girl Failure Friday. Maybe I'll do the ring finger. Would that be cute? The ring finger being a different color? The light Nina purple color? Or the middle finger? Would the middle finger be better? You're an idiot for not changing the oil. It's hump day. That's true. I guess we'll do it on the middle finger. I remember, and maybe it's because I'm old. It's probably because I'm old. No, wait, I'm not old. I'm in my mid-20s. We discussed how I was in my mid-20s on Monday. But I am definitely in my mid-20s. And young. Very young. So you can flip people off, right? Sure. Damn, I'm in my late 20s. You're still very young, Stormy. I'm in my 20s, I guess. I'm not gonna. Should I just not specify which? I'm just in my 20s. Definitely in my 20s. Definitely not a certified hag. Should I put up a warning of, hey, I'm filing my nails if you hate the sound of nails on a scratching board? Oop, bonk. Then don't listen in. Hags are in season though. Okay, well, maybe I should. I feel like an old man due to my back hurting from work and my knees hurting from sports injuries. Yeah, I feel that. I've been an old lady since I was like 20. My body just has given up on me. And especially now, it's just, I'm currently wearing like an SI band to keep my hips in place. But I finally feel like vindicated and seen. Hello, 2444. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The only sound I find highly disturbing is scratching foam. Oh, okay. Well, I'll try and make a note of that, Ren. These are really cute nails, though, Ren. I did the BT art box, BT box art, whatever ones that you suggested. 69, right? Well, the reason so it used to be 50, but then people would come in, follow, and immediately flick me, and I think that's very unfair that they did that for cheaper. So now, if you follow me and flick me, then you're gonna start at 0. And I will get really nothing out of it, but then it's more fair. Then it's more fair. Fell on ice last Thursday, landed on my hip, and spilled hot coffee. Oh no. How rude, Stormy. How could you do that to me, Stormy? How could how could you? I thought we were friends. I thought we were all connecting. Everyone's beating up on me. Oh, how lovely. Beautiful. You guys are so... Thank you, Silicon. Or Stormy, thank you for the head pads. If you guys... Oh, I should probably put a cooldown on the head pads. Because if you do it, it triggers it, and then it untriggers it. So I should probably do a cooldown on that. Welcome in, Silicon. Welcome, welcome, my dear. I got it working. So now, if you don't want a personalized shout out, I understand. I'll understand if you don't want me to shout you out, Silicon. But I did get it to work. And I have 2 nails now. But being on your thumbs, I feel like it's not the best. But they're cute. Okay. Sorry, this is... Mina does her nails on stream. You went super pixel... Oh, it's for the scan. It's the jelly scan. Only 8 to go. Who says I have 10 fingers? That's ableist. I only have 12. I guess would it be better to have uneven? I have 11 fingers. 14 and a half. And then you should see how many toes I have. I have like 2. That would explain me tripping over things probably a lot, I would think. Okay, what was I going to do? Streamer bot, we are going to do a cooldown on the head pat, only because, let's see, where's the head pat? Head pat, head pat, where is the head pat? There we go. And we're going to do a cooldown of 15 seconds. Because that way it shouldn't toggle it too much. Keep the feet away. You don't want to see my grippers. What about toes? I said I have 2. Thank you for the head pat. I have 2 toes. The one toe and the other toe. Praise, love feet. I do have, oops, wrong toggle. There is one of my toggles that toggles off my shoes. But I'm not telling you which. So, if it gets toggled, I don't know. Do I have my shoes on? I better have my shoes on. Let me double check. Then double check. I do have my shoes on. Okay. So, theoretically. Bad Mina, no one wants to see that. I broke 3 toes on my right foot, and now one of the toes is crooked. Oh, that sounds painful. That sounds super painful. I'm listening. Yes, one of the toggles it toggles off my shoes, but I'm not telling you which one. But that sounds super painful. I have a broken toe, sort of. It's like broken in the joint where it attaches to your foot, because somebody's date, I'm getting distracted, you guys. Somebody's date, for the, back in my day, they called it the Sadie Hawkins dance, where the girls ask the guys out, right? And somebody's date stepped on me. Oh. Stormy. What are you doing, Stormy? What are you doing, Stormy? I understand you want to see my feet. But Stormy... Trying to figure out which redeem it is. It should make sense, if that helps any. Probably doesn't. Oh, maybe I should double check that it fits on my other finger. This one seems maybe a little bit... Yeah, Oh, it'll fit. I think it'll fit. But should I size down? Why aren't people completely symmetrical? That's what I want to know. Or is this the same size? Maybe? No, I think that's too small. I think that's too small. I'll be back soon, maybe. No worries, Tsumi. Thanks for stopping by. Derpy. I understand you want me to just stomp on you, Derpy, but you are working. You're throwing stuff at little old me. I'm just trying to do my nails, darling. And you are bombarding me. Oh. You needed to eat. That's true. That's true. I did eat, though. I had cheddar wurst. So you know the cheesy bratwurst. Lady Mina, step on me. Tsumi, I didn't know you were into that. I mean, I can if that's what you are into, but yeah, I'm unintentionally bullying you. They are color coded, for what that's worth. They are color coded. The bullying is all red. Not at all. Are you sure, Tsumi? Whoopsie. Are you sure? I'm the one that's known for steppies. Yeah. Well, it seems like Stormy is too. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not yucking anybody's yum. Just funny. But it should make sense once you figure it out. Bullying one is orange. For my... it might look a little orange. It might look a little orange. I need a longer cord. I probably have a longer cord somewhere. Oh my gosh. I don't think this is working, guys. I think I'm too dumb for these nails. Take care, Tsumi. Have a good one, Tsumi. Bye-bye. Mwah. I think I chose the wrong size nail. Or maybe I didn't do enough glue. Or maybe... I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. I did something wrong. Maybe it's too small? Maybe I didn't do enough. Sorry, I'm sure this is quite boring. I can move on. But I wanted to do kind of nice nail tappies. I don't know which one it is. I need to save more points. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Somebody will figure it out, I bet. Or you won't. But remember, they're all color-coded. So bullying is one thing. Toggles are a separate color. For what that's worth. Things related to Mina, like self-care or about me's, are blue, I think. Triggers are purple. So if you're looking for a toggle to toggle off the shoe, it's a little Easter egg. Kinda. Okay, that's sort of sticking now. Not boring at all. Yapsamar is a real thing. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Although I guess a lot of mine is just yapping. Is the ambiance even playing for you guys? It seems really low. Oh, I always find it really weird how sometimes when you do gel stuff, it like burns underneath the UV lamp, which is probably not good. It's probably not good. But it does. It has like this weird like burny kind of sensation. Hi. Knit happens. Sometimes knit happens. And that's okay. Here, I'll show you my sweater. Although I still have my bodysuit on. So, but it changes my top. Because if I have just my regular top on, it looks like I'm not wearing anything but a sweater. Right? It's very cute. Hi, Stormy. Hi, Stormy. Hi. I have a pointer fingernail. A pointer finger. Oh. I'm so sorry, darlings. I'm so sorry. Did you do the texture editing yourself? I did for my outfit and stuff, and these moles, because I wanted them to look like little bite marks. Eardrum cut. I'm so sorry, Ren. I'm so sorry. My old roomie got fingerless gloves to limit the UV exposure. That would probably be smart. That would probably be smart. I'm just gonna get exposed. It's fine. UV exposure. It's not bad for you, right? There's no repercussions for it, and it's only where the actual gel is that kind of burns, so it's like on your fingernails. But yeah, no, I did a lot of the text. I saw that Suica allowed it, and because I wanted it to be as close to my forever design as possible, while I save for that in an eventuality. I was editing a lot of textures, and so I edited the leotard texture and all that, but it didn't really didn't quite work, so I may technically be only wearing a top normally. But all of my toggles, they do not have cooldowns, so the toggle will remain as is. So if you toggle on the sweater, then the sweater will stay as is. If someone decides they no longer want the sweater, then you'll have to toggle it off, which is why I lowered the price for the toggles. I wanted it to be like not Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, where the fairy godmothers like fought over the color of the dress. So as you can fight over the hairstyles and the animal ears or the sweater on or off. I don't know, something like that. Let's see. Hopefully. Oh, see, I got a bunch of like. I'm not good at this, guys. Got a bunch of extra gel just to top the nail, and I don't want to scratch off the purple. So I probably will have to do a top coat. I think it's recommended anyways. I should probably follow the instructions given, right? Why isn't this working? It's like the people who do the recipes, where it's like, I followed the recipe, except I exchanged every item in it for something that I had, and it came out terrible. Your recipe's awful. What are the instructions? I needed to like get a nail dehydrator and a specific top coat. It's like a double top coat type thing. I don't know. And I was like, I'm not paying for that. I do have a top coat somewhere though. But right now I've got a bunch of like excess gel adhesive on top. So even if I put the top coat on, it would just be gross. But I don't want to scrape off the purple tips. Just the tips. But yeah, your guess is as good as mine, Stormy. Yeah. Oh, I'm not good with nail stuffs. I'm only a licensed cosmetologist. To be fair, I think it's dumb that cosmetologists have to learn nail stuff, because if I wanted to learn nails, I'd be a nail tech. But smooth, roughen, hydrate, prime, colors, 2 times top coat, chef's kiss. Yes. But not for these nails. They're like, you add on, you like glue them on, and then, yeah. So you're supposed to like shape, or, well, I trimmed all my nails. And then, what is it? Buff, and then dehydrate, and then cuticle, whatever, and then adhere, and then one of the top coat thingies that's not quite the top coat, and then the finishing top coat. Okay, and I think that's probably going to be too much. I also don't like that the lid does not come back. Sounds like a lot of work, right? But seeing as like the nail salon that I went to on Valentine's Day was super expensive, and it was basically like this, and it really was not that great. I figure I might as well try it for cheaper, because $80 for what I got was not worth it. It was far too much. Hello, Allie. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, thank you. Stormy toggled the sweater. Oh god. Things are falling. I need to get whatever that clear clip is. Clearly, I have done this wrong. I should get the clear clip that you put on your finger that the UV can penetrate, so that it'll adhere the stupid nail the first time. Stay. Get on. Okay, my pointer fingers are definitely not symmetrical. Never done falsies. Yeah, I've done a couple, but they've never stayed very well. So, come on. Welcome to Mina's Ratchet Nail Salon. How can I help you? It's gonna be awful. But it is 1/3 of the price. And you do it yourself. With a little hope and a prayer that it's not too ugly. But I'm not so convinced. I'm not so convinced, everyone. But I hope you're doing well, Allie. We are trying to do nails to do nail tappies eventually. And you guys are welcome to redeem triggers. Please don't feel like you can't just because I'm doing cosmetic things. It is no interruption. It is no inconvenience. Just tappies with nails are not going to be very nice. Or not as nice. But now I have 4. How many fingers did I say I ended up with? Like 14 and a half? So 10 and a half more to go. Would a half finger need? I don't know. Probably not, right? I was talking last time about, I think it was Stanford, Gravity Falls that had the 6 fingers. Welcome, Ask Asylum. Welcome, my dear. We are doing nails. And I use that term very loosely. Or, I am doing it by the strictest definition, where I am doing my nails. Are they coming out well? Ow. Nope, not particularly. Oh, it's stuck to my skin. Oh, ow. Okay, so that did not adhere at all. Polydactyl is surprisingly common. That's true. It is. You can just call me Stormy. If that's easy. I'm fine with either. Whichever you would prefer, my dear. I'm really fine with whatever. It's like Ren. She says, call me Bobby or Ren. And it's like, well, which one? Because technically, I know another Ren. So... not that I see him all that often. But a lot of her community calls her Ren. So it's like, okay, well, I'll just call you Ren. But... okay, we'll put this one on my... oh, no. Because we were going to do my middle finger... was supposed to be the, because I think this is too... call me like one of your French girls, right? That's what I say. Call me as you'd like, just not late for dinner. Oh ho ho, Mademoiselle Bobby. Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Stormy. Stormy. Yeah, I think this one's only gonna fit on my middle finger. Oh well. It's covered in glue anyways. I don't know how to do these, Ren. These are horrible. They look awful because I'm terrible at this. I didn't realize there was such a high learning curve. Okay, now is this the same size or is this smaller? Because I don't want to get the same sized one. I think that's the same size, so this one's smaller. Oui, oui, baguette, très bien. Oh, I don't remember enough French to respond. Ho ho ho. Champs-Élysées and something. My French is horrible as a Canadian. Dorbach. Dorbach. I'm keeping tally. I am tallying the amount. Because that is 2 flicks you have gotten for free. It wasn't me this time, see? No, I trust you, Stormy. Dorbach, on the other hand, is a naughty person. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Oh yeah, Dorbach doesn't believe in Canadians. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Omelette de fromage. Omelette de fromage. And I hate the French. Dorbach. Why does that sound so good? Pourquoi? Omelette de fromage. C'est omelette de fromage. Oui. Je. Oh, what is it? I forgot love. Je. Watashi wa omelette de fromage ga suki. Daisuki. Cheesy egg is such a weird thing to sexualize. I'm not sexualizing it. I am merely saying it. Because this is how I always talk about cheese omelets. Do you not talk about cheese omelets like this? Je t'aime. Oh yeah, je t'aime. I have. You love. But see, je t'aime is like I love you, I think. I mean, a lot of it is said in Wild Panic in context. It is. No, most of it was, oh my gosh, all I am saying is a cheese omelet, please help. Okay, I'm terrible at this, and I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong. But it looks like it's at least sort of sticking. Sort of. Welcome to Minari's stream, where 99% of it is yapping. And 0.5% of it is actual ASMR. What are you sticking it with? The solid gel glue, the X-Coat Tips solid gel glue? It says it's versatile, beginner friendly. I don't think I believe that. Versatile, perhaps. Beginner friendly, I don't know. I followed the link that you had. Beginner friendly, my ass, right? Well, maybe it is beginner friendly. Maybe it's just not jelly friendly. Because I'm trying to get enough of it so it stays, but then, like, it swishes out on the sides, but then it's not staying in place because I don't have like that clip. I probably need to buy like those little clear clips to like hold it in place while the gel is curing. Do you do that? Because I got the kind that are the French tips. Because they came in purple and I wanted purple French tips. I wanted to be fancy. Brr. Oh, but now I can show you all. So I did do my bodysuit. Completely. But I may by chance be only wearing a top and arm ruffles. And then this, I guess you don't see my pointer, but that tiny little piece that protrudes over the hip, that is an article of clothing. Yes, but right now I'm wearing shoes. You haven't figured it out yet. But yes, I may by chance, technically, be only wearing a top. But shh, don't tell Twitch. Don't tell Daddy Amazon that. I worked really hard on it. I'm really proud. I thought it came out pretty nice. The ears have something left to be desired, though. But I'm working on that. Yeah, shh, don't tell Daddy Amazon. Don't tell Daddy Bezos. Or Twitch. You got a decent drop towards the nail bed edge. Put a decent drop towards the nail bed edge, then press the edge until you see the glue move up. Cure while holding the center onto your nail. Cure one more time without holding it down. So should I put it on my nail instead of the fake nail? Because I've been putting it on the fake nail. It's really good. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Stormy. Thank you. I was trying to edit so that the leotard was it, so that I was actually wearing clothing. but because of the way things were moving, it didn't. No more daily trigger? I should have. It should have. Let's see. There we go. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. There you go. Sorry. No, fake nail closer to the bottom edge. If it's leaking, put less. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I've got like all this extra gel that's now on top, but now it's all gray and brown and like, so I'm trying to get it off. Baking undergarments onto the skin texture seems like a wise plan to me. Yeah, it was my plan B. Plan A was to try and get the actual bodysuit to work, but the trouble with that was let me see, when I would move side to side, it would kind of jut out of the hips a bit weird, and then the piece where you can kind of see where it connects, or where it used to connect, didn't quite work. So in order to blend things a little bit better, and clearly like where the lower part of the body versus where the leg shadows don't always match depending on how I have my hips, but I figure it's pretty close. It's pretty darn close. So yeah, if you all are looking for a stunning, affordable model that is very highly customizable, I highly recommend Suika's model. Highly recommend. Kind of anomaly why I think it's a good idea to bake it on. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. That typing was magical. You're typing? Because I don't think I was typing, was I? I came back and saw hips. Right? Hips. I was just talking about how, so I did all the texturing for my model, or retexturing for it, and I am technically, my typing looking at the message above. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Technically, I am only wearing a top. And the arm ruffles. The arm ruffles are something. But the rest of it is, oh, and the like little protruding piece is a piece of clothing, part of a ruffle, but the rest of it is all on my skin. Crash count when you did that is this was actually the 1.03 model. The crashing was at the 1.1 model, so no crashing on this one, surprisingly, but I did copy a lot of the textures that I had, or tried to copy a lot of the textures that I had, but it didn't quite work because it was the texture atlas was slightly different. Hello Lux, new model. Yeah, it's the popular Suika model. So let's see, some trigger globes. So we'll do some globes for death, and then we'll get back to trying to get these nails to get on. Probably by the end of stream I will have a full set of nails, just in time to not have any time for tappies. How's it already been like an hour and a quarter? Hope you've been well, sweetheart. I've been doing okay. Been sick. Things have been a little tough here, but we'll make it through. I hope you're doing okay, Lux. It is quite early for you, so as happy as I am to see you here, I do know it's at the expense of sleep, so I do hope you're taking care of yourself. It looks great. Suika's so awesome for making that base. Oh, she is amazing. Deals with a whole lot of crap from people that like she definitely did not deserve. It is a stunning model. And I also like in the 1.03 version, you can watch the ahoge and then think it's so funny. I like the responsiveness of it. Time flies when yapping. I know, time flies when I'm with you all. I always enjoy streaming. You all help me. You all help me get through it, and I appreciate you all. And I always look forward to streaming. I really do. Okay, Ice Globies. Is it okay if I do the, what are these? The hourglasses death? I feel like they at least last longer, perhaps, as far as sound goes. Like that. Hopefully that was okay. I think they have like a kind of longer, slightly nicer sound than the ice globes, but I can do the ice globes if you would have preferred that death. Let's see. Okay. So I think that's on as well as it's going to stay on for now. We're going to do a lighter purple and the middle finger, right? So which one will fit? So this one for this finger. Okay, and then Ren said to put it kind of farther down on the nail bed edge. Press the edge gently until you see the glue move up. Cure while holding the center on your nail. Cure one more time. Okay. See, the problem is, it's like, I know that some of them have like, I just don't want it to to go out past the tip of my finger, because that's what happened at the nail salon, is that the lady did it that way, and it was yucky. That's why I think I have the tisms. Stupid things like that bother me. Okay, so now we're gonna do that. We're gonna still kind of squished out. I feel like this would also be easier. I have like a flashlight, black light, UV light. I feel like that would be easier, but I couldn't find it. Okay, so I need to put less glue on it this time, but we're getting there. We're improving. There's excess going past the tip of your nail. Just cure it a few times. You'll be able to cut it out with nippers. I do that. Oh, okay. Okay, well that seemed to go on easier, so we're gonna do it that way. Ren knows how to do the things. Thank you, Ren. I appreciate appreciate you. All I want is pretty nails that don't break the bank, you know? And they came out with these purple tipped, the French purple tipped ones, and I was like, see, that's so fitting. I really do love purple. If it weren't apparent, I quite enjoy the color. I also like blue. Trial and error. Yeah. Well, then it'll be useful information for me to help my partner with their nails, because we got some of the shorter ones for them, and so I feel like it'll help with them because their nails grow really weird. I don't know if they've damaged the nail bed when they were younger or what. They get like really weird nails, and so like putting on the fake nail at least kind of helps with that, because they get like I get grooves in mine, which apparently a lot of crafters tend to get anyways, and so yeah. Oh, and I think, Ren, you were the top gifter last month. Did you want another sea bunny to add to the sea basket? The sea bunny basket? I need to actually buy a basket for them. But I will get a basket for them. Besides, it's Easter, so there's a bunch of cute baskets now. And I think the one that you chose was a shaker. Did you want a different one, a crinkly one, or a squeaky one instead? Or would you like another shaker one? For those unknowing, at least on social media, I know in the Discord somewhere, I make these little sea bunnies, the little nudibranches, squishy, like the crinkly squishy, or just a soft squishy that doesn't make a noise. And then what color? I'll start updating colors and do pictures of colors. But there are these cute little, tiny little amigurumis that I make. And I've got crinkly ones. Crinkly and purple? Sounds good. Crinkly ones. I have a squeaker one. It squeaks. Although the squeaker one doesn't really fit in the body very well. And then I've got a little shaker one. Oopsie. I have a yellow if you want me to do a yellow one. Like it's got it'll be under the same kind of pinkish purpley body, but then like a yellow fringe instead of the purple fringe. And so this one's the shaker. And then just a squishy one I can always do with just like polyfill. But these ones are the crinkly ones. Ooh, yellow is good too. Yeah, I thought you liked yellow, so I'll do that. And then what I'm going to try and do is find a way to put like people's names on, because I have like little keychains, so I want to put like a little round or something that has like the username on it for people who hit the top like gift sub or top biddies or what have you. So Ren was the top sub gifter person. What do you call those? Yeah, so okay, so that is 5 nails, halfway there. We've got this, chat, we've got this, halfway there, and only half an hour left. Hurry, Mina, time is of the essence. Okay, so slightly smaller glob right about here. Okay, maybe that's correct. Let's hope. It seems a little small. I can't rush beauty. I think beauty is, oh, I might want to put it on straight instead of a little cattywampus there. that was not enough. Because you can kind of see the bubble. But it's on the edge, so it should be fine. Thank you for the care package, Derpy. As soon as I have hand thank you for the headband, Derpy. Always taking care of me. Halfway there, living on a prayer. Right? Oh, we're halfway there. Ooh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. I don't know the lyrics. Okay, and stretch. Excuse me. And I thought I had a glass, but I'm sorry, I don't have a glass to do the pouring of the drink today. I apologize. I got distracted by pretty nails. So I guess I'll have to pick which hand looks the best. I think, surprisingly, the left hand looks better than the right hand does. And I'm left-handed. Okay, I think that's on solid enough to file. Where did I put my file? Oh no, I lost my file. Oh, I hate filing my nails. Like, I'm fine doing it to other people. And usually if it's a fake nail, like when I get acrylics done, it's not too bad. But I think because these are adhered really well or something, I don't know. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, look at all this dried gel that's like cured on my hands. This is messy. I didn't think this would be so messy. I don't know if the light one, the random light one, is the cute way to go. Maybe I should have done light and then one random dark one. Oh well, too late. Let's see. Too late. Let's see. Okay, is that too big? No, I think this one will be better. Now, should I size down, Ren? Because it seems like if I squish on a slightly small one, it probably fits a bit better than if I squish on one that's just slightly too big. But then I saw like people complaining about like if you size down it breaks the nail or something. I don't know, I think people are going to complain about everything. All I know is that I don't think it's the nails or the glue's fault that things aren't working. I think this is fully operator error. Slightly expand, yeah, you can size down. Okay. Because that's what I do with like the, I don't know if you've tried the Ohora. They're like the semi-cured gel polish things. Where it's like a sticker. But you instead like, just cure it that way. So you put it, it's like a nail sticker almost, but then you actually have to cure it with a UV light. Those ones I found you want to size down because then you can stretch it as opposed to using a bigger one. So, dealer's choice. Dealer's choice, huh? My brain is isn't braining. That's fine. Let's see. I'd offer to sing, but I feel like that's probably not the most enjoyable. What about a poem? I have some Robert Frost poems that I could read, if you would like me to read. I know Ren enjoys the kalimba or hair play, if either of those sounded better than reading. I feel like, aside from the bedtime story, we don't do a whole lot of reading. I had contemplated, I need to read a book. I've been meaning to read a book, a couple of books, but I'm busy with streams, so I had contemplated reading streams. But I feel like they're not going to be fun reading. They're not going to be enjoyable reads. So I don't know if I'd want to put you guys through that. Hair play is tingly vibes. Would you read a small poem? I would. I have a... Let me get it. Let's see. Excuse me a minute. I swear, one of these days I'm gonna misclick. Oops, sorry. And you guys are just gonna have a whole earful of cough. And I do apologize. Why can't I? You should be able to open that. Here we go. So sign in. I am signed into the app, aren't I? Okay, so let's sign out. Misclick and end stream. It would be misclick and not mute my mic, because the end stream button is quite far away. Quite far away. What's my Amazon account? That one. Ketchup. You silly bear. You silly, silly bear. Hello, Ketchup. Hello, Raiders. My name is Minari. Ketchup gets double shoutouts. My name is Minari. I am a jellyfish CTuber. We are currently doing nails, but we are doing one of Wes's triggers. We're trying to, anyways. We're gonna read a poem. But welcome in. Hello, hello, my dear. How did the rest of your stream go? If you all haven't, please check out Ketchup. He is a wonderful ASM artist who does a lot of variety streaming, games, and various different things. And he gives great kisses. He gives the best kisses, I swear. And he's really good with the good boys and good girls. Or, at least in his stream, the good breads. Stream went well. Read some Wikipedia to close out the night. Ooh, Wikipedia. Your kisses are good too. Not as good as yours, Ketchup. Ketchup's is the best. Okay. Let's see. How about love and a question? A stranger came to the door at eve, and he spoke the bridegroom fair. He bore a green-white stick in his hand, and for all burden care, he asked with the eyes more than the lips for a shelter for the night. And he turned and looked at the road afar without a window light. The bridegroom came forth into the porch with let us look at the sky and question what of the night to be. Stranger, you and I. Thank you for the shadow. Of course, Ketchup, of course. The woodbine? The woodbine leaves littered the yard. The woodbine berries were blue. Autumn, yes, winter was in the wind. Stranger, I wish I knew. Within the bride, in the dusk alone, bent over the open fire. Her face rose red with the glowing coal and the thought of the heart's desire. The bridegroom looked at the weary road, yet saw but her within, and wished her heart in a case of gold, and pinned with a silver pin. The bridegroom thought it little to give, a dole of bread, a purse, a heartfelt prayer for the poor of God, or for the rich, a curse. But whether or not a man was asked to mar the love of two by harboring woe in the bridal house, the bridegroom wished he knew. So that one was Love and a Question by Robert Frost. And I have a couple of other poems of his too, or a good chunk of them. But, let's see. Because really, the one that I like, I know everybody likes it, is that two roads diverged in Yellowwood. And I used to have it memorized, but I definitely don't anymore. That was many, many years ago. I would assume this would have it. And I'm hoping at some point soon to be hoping soon to get the actual physical version rather than the Kindle version, because physical media is just better. Have I asked the cheese question before? I'm not so sure you have. I do know that you said last time, thank you for being background noise as I ate some cheese. That was nice. Might look into Frost's writing. I love Robert Frost. But I'm an old fogey who likes old poems. Oh. And ear tappies. I will almost be able to do ear tappies. I have 3 more nails to do, and then I can do ear tappies, I promise. Edgar Allan Poe is my favorite. Yeah, I did read a bunch of Poe poems a while back. But ASMR redeemed goodnight kisses. I try to give goodnight kisses to everyone at the end. But I'm also out. I'm all out of channel point redeems. I'm all out of them. I think technically it's in the mouth noises one. Yes, there's kisses and purrs and tongue clicks. I tried to separate them as like mouth sounds, mouth pops, tongue clicks, purrs, kisses, shushes, and ear blows is what I have there. But take your time with the nails. But I don't have much time, Wes. I've got to hurry. But maybe I'll do another poetry stream, because I did an Edgar Allan Poe one. So maybe. Thank you for Denya. Derbinya. Let's see if because I changed the pupil shape, so I don't think it'll necessarily do it. No, it won't, because it would make it like a slit and then dilate the pupils, but I changed the pupil shape, so maybe I'll fix it and change it back. so that it does have that, because I thought it was a neat feature, but I wanted it to be kind of jellyfish themed. Oh well. Poetry would be neat. Yeah. No, and I would like to get, because I know you said you like the Grimm fairy tales, so I have that on my throne actually, in hopes to getting that. And I'm also always looking on to see when I can get like a free Kindle book or whatever, which is why I have that Robert Frost one on Kindle, but I prefer physical media. Excuse me. But yeah, let's see. Let's get the nails on. We've only got a little bit. 3 left. I own the exact book. Oh, the Grimm or the Poe book? Because I do have both. Whoopsie. And I think I have like the Robert Frost on the throne as well, but I have the digital one, so but I got that one for free. I love the Grimm fairy tales. Yeah. So maybe we'll do like a monthly reading stream. What day of the week would be best for a reading stream, do you think? Because I'd like to try and keep Siren Sundays if people are interested in that. But if you actually aren't interested in that, I don't blame you. I am not a good singer. I am not a very good singer. So, yeah. But Derpy is getting somewhat closer to the shoe toggle redeem. Physical media is so much better than digital, if you ask me. It very much is. I prefer that. And I prefer to have physical games and physical, etc. No worries, Ketchup. Gotta raid and run me now. Gotta get food and ready for bed. Mwah. Have a lovely rest of your night. Good night, Ketchup. Mwah. Good night, good night. Mwah. I hope you have a good night. Siren Sundays are fun as long as you enjoy yourself. I enjoy it. I get self-conscious because I was told when I was younger, and they didn't tell me I was a bad singer. They just went, "Wow, you sing really loud," and that was enough for me to stop singing altogether. I was in choir when I was told that at my parents' church, and so I quit. And so I didn't sing. And then like whenever we had like recitals at school or in music class, I would just lip sync. I would just mouth the words and pretend I was singing. And same with like, I wouldn't sing happy birthdays unless like I was one of the only couple of people. So yeah. Oh yeah, I hate singing because of people. Yeah. No, it takes one offhand comment, and that is the easiest way to get somebody to quit anything, right? That is harsh. Yeah, and it wasn't even like that bad. It was just like, wow, you sing really loud. Because I was really, I loved singing. I thought it was so much fun. I knew I didn't have like an amazing voice. I wasn't going to be like an American Idol or anything like that. And I was convinced that the people who sing well are because they were born like able to do that, right? That singing isn't something that like I can learn to draw. I can learn to weld. I can learn to what have you. But I always felt that like singing, you can learn how to sing, but some people just can't sing well. But I didn't think I was that bad. Like I understood notes. I took 7 years of classical piano, and so it's like I understood music, I understood notes, but yeah, but someone mentioned how loud I sang because I really got into it because I loved it so much, and went, oh, okay, well, I gotta quit. Comment is not harsh, but complaining about how a kid sings is too much. They were a kid too, so you know, they didn't know. They were younger than me. I don't like performing, which is why I'm a streamer. But I I did not like performing in front of people. Um, and when I was in piano, I took 7 years of it, and I hated recitals, um, and I got put into competitions, and I hated it, and I never did well, except for I did one competition, a duet competition, I did win, but outside of that, all the other competitions I did not do very well, which, yeah, only reinforced my dislike of competitions, right? Like, oh, see, I suck, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. And so, yeah, I did not like performing in front of people, but singing, I was able to like close my eyes and get into the music, and there would be people around me, so it was fine. I wasn't singing by myself. Whereas the piano, I was often playing by myself. I wasn't in like a symphony or anything like that. And so, yeah, I hated performing by myself. And so to have someone say something somewhat negative, not even like super negative, but somewhat negative, about my singing when I was already in a vulnerable place was like a surefire way for me to not do it ever again. So, yeah. But that didn't stop me from doing like karaoke with friends. I do enjoy karaoke, like at like an Asian place where it's like a room that you rent. So like, yeah, people can hear you outside the room, but they don't see you. And then other than that, it's just your friends, and you're not trying to be good. You're just enjoying the songs that you enjoy. And so, yeah, it was kind of a big deal for me to try and do any of the Siren Sunday stuff or singing at all on here, because I don't think I have a very good singing voice, and it's always been a self-conscious thing. But also, it's one of those that, like, yes, I enjoy it, but I can always sing to myself. So if nobody else is really interested in the Siren Sundays, I'm fine with that. I'm not, like, offended by that, right? So, one more nail. One more nail. Let's see, I used to play saxophone, and someone made one comment about my playing when I was sick, and I haven't played since. Oh, I know. It's one of those things. The woman I called my mother, I never thought about it as a kid, but it stuck with me, obviously. Where they grew up as like the fat kid, I guess. I don't know. So they were always like worrying about how their weight, their size, etc. And 15 minutes and one more nail. I know, right? The entirety of this stream was me putting on nails. 10 nails, 2 hours. Will she do it? Probably not. Will she make it? But so she would always say things, offhanded comments about people's weight, and I didn't think anything of it as a kid or whatever. It was awkward, but she would say it under her breath or something, and it was always like seemingly uncalled for. But like when you're a kid, you don't get it, right? And I learned really quickly that it's like, obviously you're saying that kind of stuff because you are self-conscious and you have the trauma from being the fat kid and people making fun of you. But like, what purpose does it serve for you to say something about a complete stranger in Walmart or at the grocery store about their weight, about what they're wearing, etc.? Because if they heard you, they would remember that for a very long time. But you won't remember them by the end of the day, right? You might remember that one lady that was wearing too tight of spandex tights or whatever, and you could see her thong through it. But like, I promise in a week, you're not going to remember that person, right? In a month, you're not going to remember that person. But that person, if they overheard you, would remember hearing that comment for years to come. I always got made fun of my weight, right? And so it's always like, to me, it costs nothing. Nothing at all. You don't even have to be kind. It costs nothing at all to just leave people alone. And so it's the same thing with like the singing, right? That like the smallest comment can change someone so drastically that you won't remember you said that to somebody, or they won't remember that they said it to you, but you will remember it. I am a very young lady in my questionable 20s. And I was told that in like the 3rd grade. Right? So that has stuck with me for, how old are you in the 3rd grade? You're like 6 in 1st, 7 in 2nd, 8 in 3rd, right? Something like that. Let's see. And 8. Despite being only a 20-something-year-old, it has stuck with me for 25 plus years, right? And so it's like, so clearly that made an impression on me. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast, but I remember that comment, and I knew that comment wasn't like, wow, you suck at singing, you're the worst, but it was still negative enough for me to quit. It costs $0 to stay silent, but it can cost someone's mental sanity if you're careless with your words. Yeah, some people seem like they couldn't care less about anyone other than themselves. Exactly. And so I definitely agree, Hallie, because like, yeah, it costs nothing to do that, but it will stick with other people. So why do that? What do you gain for that, right? Oh, you gain that superiority of, oh, I'm not as heavy as that person? Okay, cool. What does that matter? How does that affect you? And I learned, eventually, took me a while, but I learned that, like, obviously she wasn't happy with herself or her life, and she's a narcissist, and no matter what I did, no matter what anybody did, it wouldn't have been enough. But I figure for people who espouse the treat others the way you wish to be treated, and don't do that themselves, not only is it hypocritical, but it's just uncalled for. Okay, I think this is as good as they're gonna get. They're covered in grossness, but you don't have to see it. You just have to hear it. They are pretty though, they're really cute. I used to play the guitar till I broke my finger. Not from the guitar, I hope. Yeah, the guitar just bit me out of nowhere. Broke my fucking finger. I did play guitar for a bit there. I don't have nice long slender fingers, so it did make playing the guitar difficult. I thought playing the ukulele then would be easier. No, it's definitely not any easier. But yeah, I did have a string snap and smack me in the face. And I think I was wearing contacts. I think it got me in the eye. But either way, yummy, steel strings to the face. But punch the wall with a stud behind it. Ooh. Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason, Derpy. There's a reason. Why? Things get attached to the studs in the walls. Should have checked for studs before. You should just carry around a stud finder before you punch a wall. Although I do know that those stud finders can also, like, not be the most reliable. I'm a gambling man, but don't like to be mean. That's fair. Honestly, it's just attention seeking. Literally, it's no one asking me your opinion, so where did they let me get my opinion come from? Oh, exactly. I think that's kind of me and my thinking in general, where, like, I don't understand how anything, and I apologize, this may get a little political, and if you want to unfollow me or disagree, you are welcome to. But I don't think it's political because I don't think people or human rights are political. But, like, and maybe it's because I'm queer, so who knows. But, like, what does it matter? Truly, what does it matter if Joe down the street fucks another man? Or woman. Or if Jane down the street is with a woman. If you're a woman, right? What does it matter if a queer person is with their queer partner and they live, even if they live right next door, not even down the street? What does that matter to you? How does that affect your life? Are you fucking that person? Are you trying to fuck that person? That's a different thing then, right? But, like, it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect you. So what does it matter what they're doing in their home? Are they hurting someone? Are they doing something illegal? Now, obviously, if legalities and stuff like that become a thing, then it really shouldn't. Then that's not a good argument of is it illegal or is it not. But it's not hurting anybody, right? And it's not affecting you. If you are a straight person, straight cisgendered person, then someone being queer right near you, beside you, existing in the same country, on the same planet as you, won't affect you. You know how many people there are? It really won't affect you. Unless you are trying to be with that person. And then, like, that's a separate issue. So it shouldn't matter if they are able or not able to get married. It's not for you. And it's like all the people who are like, oh, you're gay, don't hit on me. And it's like, bold of you to assume, first of all, that you are that person's type. Welcome back to me. And thank you for the care package. But maybe that's just me. That could be me. But I do feel like when it comes to dealing with people, it's not a political thing, you know? Who they marry, who they don't marry, what they do with their own families, etc. shouldn't matter to you. Because it doesn't affect you. It's kind of the same with, and I know this is a touchy thing, and I apologize. I don't mean to bring this into this space. I get that people are just trying to get away from it. But as a woman who has had children and who has sisters and all that, it shouldn't matter to you, to anybody else other than the person that is dealing with it, whether she keeps that baby or not. Because you're not going to raise that baby once that baby is born, are you? It's not your body, is it? You don't know the circumstances. And if she does, great. And if she doesn't, it's her prerogative. And that shouldn't be political. Thank you, XStan33 for the follow. And thank you. I guess I have two care packages, so I'll do another stretch. Uh-oh, Allie got triggered. Allie triggered the Automod. But that's just me. If you disagree, you are welcome to disagree. Um, but, you know, it's none of my business. Because I'm not the one raising that child. I have my own children to raise. There are plenty of people who don't want that, can't do that. And I feel like, isn't it better for all parties involved if that person is not ready and wishes to make that decision? Is that not better for everyone involved? It doesn't matter what you care, like what you feel. If it gives you the ick, if it upsets you, turn away. Don't look. Don't be there. Don't ask about it. It's none of your business. Right? And it's kind of the same on social media, I feel like. People get all up in arms about people who block someone. It doesn't matter. It's their prerogative. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And if somebody blocks you, that can hurt, yeah. It doesn't feel good to not be liked. People want to be liked. But, like, maybe they're doing it for their own reasons. And if you see someone that you don't like, or something you don't like, and something you don't agree with, like, the block button's there too. Just walk away. Does it affect you? Does it affect your family, your loved ones, immediately? Or possibly in the future? Like, take care of your own. Take care of yourself. And yeah. Sorry, I got. Let me get off my soapbox, and let me drink. Okay. Let's see. Only way you know that person is queer is if you go looking for it. At that point, I question, why would you go looking for that unless you're interested? Exactly. Hope the stream has been going well. You do you. Who cares what anyone else does? I agree. And I think it's obviously a give or take. This nail is not staying on. I think I fucked that one up. We're talking about hard stuff to me. Yeah. I almost used my dead name. I use my government name a lot too when I talk about myself, so it's really hard when I get like into things because I almost use my government name. And I'm like, bad government name, don't do that. Who am I? Amina. Mina's talking about political stuff that isn't or shouldn't be political, but it supposedly is, but it shouldn't be because people aren't that. When a gay dude hits on me, I take that as a personal compliment. I don't flow that way, and will let them know. But I take it as a compliment that someone is attracted to me. It's a nice confidence booster, if I'm being honest, right? I had a gentleman who was very, very apparently gay come up to me in just a random store. And I was like in a grungy hoodie, didn't want to be seen by anybody, just existing. And they were like, you have beautiful skin. Which I feel like is a lie, because I had a big old zit, like right on my nose. But like, that felt so nice. And I actually like started on like a skincare routine journey because of that compliment. So sometimes it's nice to have someone, even if they don't, like, he doesn't swing that way. And it wasn't anything related to anything, like, it was a compliment for the sake of being a compliment. It wasn't, hey, I want your number, I'm interested in you. It is, I see you as a person, and here is a compliment. And it was so nice. I hear people talking about gays as if they do nothing but try to fuck other gay people. And it's such a weird bias. Like, imagine they talked about anyone that's straight that way. They would make everyone sound like sex-crazed beasts. Very much so. I agree with you. It shouldn't be anyone's business but theirs. It doesn't hurt anyone unless, well, you, as you said, are trying to get it on with that person. If you want me to carry a baby to term and give birth against my will, give me adoption papers you signed and the money to compensate me for my struggles. Otherwise, shut up and move on. Exactly. And it's expensive. It is so expensive. But yeah, we are talking about tough things. Don't dox yourself, right? Hi, my name is Bleep, and I live at Bleep. I mean, it took a compliment, right? Shocker, it's the end of the world. um, Everything seems to be political these days, which is unfortunate. Very much so. Very much so. Let's see, we've got a bedtime thing. Maybe it'll be one of our new ones. Sleep tight polar bear. Nope, it's not a new one. We have 2 new ones. Actually, I'm going to choose it. We have 2 new ones thanks to Derby. I Like You and A Book of Sleep. A Book of Sleep was but I do like the I Like You. It's really cute. I need to do like a hand cam because some of these illustrations are so cool. I really like them. And we'll get to the book in a bit. Let me finish my soapbox rant, and then we'll do heartbeats, and then we'll read. But for kiddo 5 years ago, my hospital bill with insurance was, I want to say $32,000, but it may have been in the 60s, I feel like. So between $30,000 to $60,000 was how much it was 5 years ago ish. And that was with insurance. My last one with baby over a year ago was $160,000 with insurance. Like, I didn't have to pay that, but it was total. But I had insurance and it was paying for it for a good majority of it. I'd rather put a down payment on the home. Yeah. And unfortunately, America has one of the highest maternity fatality rates in first world countries because we just don't take care of our mothers. So why is it better to make them have children than just turn the other eye because it makes you uncomfortable? Because you're not the one fathering that child. You're not the one mothering that child. You're not the one giving up that baby. You're not the one going to those visits or having to give birth in a hospital and having to possibly shoulder those. I know there's programs in order to help pay for that kind of stuff, but still, it's not free. And even if it were, there's still a mental and emotional tax you have to pay. I had postpartum, like I had depression prior to children. So I was working really hard to keep an eye on postpartum depression. I don't know if I thanked you, Dan X33, for your follow, but thank you for your follow, my dear. I apologize for my soapbox talking. But like, I had to keep an eye out for it, and I still got pretty bad postpartum depression after both. And you can still get postpartum depression even like 2 years after giving birth. And I wouldn't be surprised if it were even longer or had even obviously even longer lasting repercussions if you gave that baby up for adoption, you know? And so it's one of those that, like, sorry. I'm going on a tangent that's not necessarily needed. But if it doesn't affect you, it costs you nothing to say nothing. And it costs you very little to just be kind or at least decent, right? You don't have to be kind to everyone. I think it'd be probably good if you did, but like, you don't have to be. In fact, you don't have to be kind to anybody. Don't be kind to anybody. That's the the moral of the story. Hate everyone. But yeah, either way, it's not even to treat others how you wish to be treated, right? It's just don't be shitty. I think that's a low bar to set, right? But for some reason, it seems pretty difficult for some. And that is sad. It is quite sad. But I digress. I'm rambling on about things that should be probably kept out of this space. I know everyone's like, well, it's your space, whatever. But, like, I do know people get touchy. Ow. I did not put this one on very well. Oh, and now it's bending weird. Uh-oh. It's very attached in one place, but only in that one place. Okay, so how do I add more adhesive to this? Ren, what do I do? Not to interrupt our women's rights meeting, but I do have to go shower. Good night, everyone. Yeah, good night, Ren. Good night, good night. Thank you for being here. Adhesive to what? Oh, just the nail. I'm trying to add a little bit more because it wasn't fully adhered, but it is fully adhered on one corner. So it's bending weird. So let's see. We're gonna try and mush. Oh no, we're just gonna cure it longer. I should just cure all these like really long. I mean, you should ramble about what you want to ramble about. We're still here to listen. Yeah, but I do know that it makes some people uncomfortable, right? A lot of times, and I've seen enough discourse on it, back and forth, right? Pros and cons of it, where people say don't talk about politics or anything related because your viewers aren't there for that. Because if the service you're providing is one thing, like if you're going to talk about politics and like that's kind of the community that you brought about, then it makes sense that you would do that, right? And they're saying that like if that's not what people are signing up for, and people are going to be unhappy about that, and so I get it. And I saw plenty of people who either have to add more glue or you need to start over and remove the whole nail, which is a pain. Yeah, I'm trying to add more glue. We'll see. Go get some rest, Ren. Thank you for being here, my dear. Good night. Have a good day at work. And so, yeah, I've seen enough back and forth. I'm not worried necessarily one way or another, but I do know it can make people uncomfortable. But life is hard. Don't be shitty to other people at the end of the day. And yeah, it takes one comment, positive or negative, that can very easily shape their future, right? Took one comment to get me to stop singing completely for 20-some years, even though I am only a 20-something-year-old. I stopped singing in front of people for over 25 years, but I myself am only 25. But I was in the 3rd grade. I don't think that math adds up right, but close enough. I'll post the nail glue remover on my Discord. Prevent you from ripping your nails off. Yeah, I definitely ripped my nails off the last time I had nails. Isn't it just alcohol? I saw something somewhere where you can just put alcohol underneath like the edge. But either way, welcome in, Gator. Welcome. We are going to do Heartbeat and then read our book for the night. I'm just trying to finish curing nails. It's an oil to soften. Oh, okay. Fine, I'll get the proper stuff. Go to bed, Ren. Go to bed, Ren. It's late. Go to sleep. I'm way over time, you guys. I guess not too way over. I was like an hour and a half yesterday. Not yesterday, Monday. But it did get interrupted, so I feel like that counts. Going. Good night, Ren. But yeah, maybe I should do a daily. Should I do a good night kiss? Maybe I'll do a good night kiss command. Because I like I said, I've run out of channel point redeems. Like you can only have 50, I think, or something like that. So, anyways, oh, I forgot to file off this. Okay, so we're gonna file off this one little edge, because I think that's the last one I needed to do. And then we will do heartbeat, and we will read our book, and we will head out. I hope you're doing well, Gator. I don't know, should I post this VOD? I need to combine the other two VODs before I post Monday's VOD. That's the only reason it hasn't been up, is because I have to like combine them to try and get them in one video instead of just two videos, I feel like. But we did our nails, but it is the royal we. I did my nails. And they're not too horrible, I guess. I've done worse. Doing well, about to eat dinner, then go to bed, probably in an hour past my bedtime. How are you? I'm okay. I'm dealing with some kind of upper respiratory bug. I did my nails so I could have some tappy tappies. So I didn't get any tappy tappies until the very end of the stream. I do apologize, but we just yapped. And then we got semi-political, except I don't think human rights is political. Is politics, but that's just me. But yeah, so now we're gonna do heartbeat, then we're gonna do and then we're gonna do heartbeat, and then we're gonna do the story, and then we'll raid out. First match into Rainbow had a cheater toggle on his walls and aimbot. Ooh. I know that's against... Like, don't they boot people? I guess depending on the game. Still won. Nice. Congrats, Death. Did you hear your redeem, by the way? Because I did the hourglasses, because I feel like they last longer than the ice globes. But I wanted to know your opinion, if you really preferred the ice globes as opposed to, like, the singing, the humming, the ringing, I don't know what they called. The hourglass. Hello, Nix Kaisen. Welcome, welcome. I didn't hear them. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. We can do that. We'll do that, then we'll do the heartbeat, then we'll read. So they're gonna be one uninterrupted trigger after another uninterrupted trigger, and then a bedtime book. But yes, hello, Nix Kaisen. Welcome in, welcome in. And then we'll raid out. You do like that? Okay, well, let me know if you do actually prefer the ice globes, because I am happy to do the ice globes too. I just like the hourglasses because they last a little bit longer than the ice globes do. I forgot to grab the monitor. I think my partner has the monitor, so I feel bad. I like the hourglass ones. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. Let's do our heartbeat, and then we will read our story, and we will rate out. Let's see who is available. Who is available? Wampus is Aria Chibi, and Kitty Be Silly are the ones that I currently follow. But there are lots of others too. I enjoy Wampus because they're a little bit more gremlin-y, but I know that that's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea to have like a more gremlin-y one, but thank you for the stream, Mina. I'll stay for the story. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming back to me. I know you've got things to do, so I appreciate you being here to begin with. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll do somebody different. Ooh. He looks nice. Taiyo Shonen. So a sun guy. Let's do the sun guy. We'll do him. Okay, so let's do our heartbeat, and then we'll read our bedtime story. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I have my thing on. I just don't have it. Okay, get to the app. There we go. Thank you for the stream too. Of course, thank you for being here, Allie. Thank you, my dear. I keep moving where I am so my heart rate monitor is not in the right place. Oh well. Sorry. Thank you for the follow, Ashmar. Welcome to my little corner of the ocean. And thank you for the stream too. Of course, Allie. Thank you for being here. apologize. I need to see why that was tied to that. Because I didn't think it had that. I don't know why that was. Oops. Let's see. Because I didn't think the reset was. Let's see here. Remove all expressions. No. Okay. So. Okay. That should hopefully fix that problem. But you definitely didn't see that, right? Thank you, everybody. Let's read I Like You for our bedtime book. And then we will raid. I don't know if he's still there. I saw, yeah, Taiyo Shonen seems pretty neat. I don't know. I don't know anything about these people. I'm trying to raid other people, but sometimes you like who you like too. And I want to spread the love to Wampus a lot, but I do know that sometimes their streams aren't as... Theirs can be a little bit more chaotic sometimes, which I don't think is a bad thing, but I know that's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea. We saw nothing. Your model is just as it should be, right? Good night, Minari. Good night, Allie. Now that the stars are twinkling bright and sleep is getting near, remember all these special things that make you oh so dear. I like you when you're happy. I like you when you're sad. I like you when you scrunch all up and get really mad. I like you when you're funny. I like you when you're shy. I like the way you say hello, hi, and how you say goodbye, bye-bye. I like when you're brave, I've got this. And I like you when you're not scary. I like you when you make a mess. Oops. I like you quite a lot. I like you when you're right. I like you when you're wrong. I like the way you smile when you sing along. I like you when you're big. I like you when you're small. I like you how you are today. I think the most of all. Now snuggle in, my sleepy head. The moon is shining bright. Close your eyes and go to bed. It's time to say good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I apologize that it was all just nail stuff, but it should be, ideally, these should last me until next stream. So I'll have nice nail tappies for next stream. But thank you for being here while I yapped. Thank you for being here, as always. And thank you so much, Z Hypnos, for the follow. Welcome to my little corner of the ocean. We're actually saying good night right now. I do apologize. But we are headed over to Taiyo Shonen. What's not to like about the sun? Thank you, Strider Felix, for the follow. Welcome to my little corner of the ocean. Unfortunately, my dears, we have to get going, but I greatly appreciate the follows. I hope to see you some other time. Let's raid Taiyo. shonen. I hope you all have a lovely time zone. I appreciate you being here. Good night, Strider Felix. Good night, Allie. Thank you, little monster. And Derpy. Good night, Death. Thank you, Silicon. And so many of you. I greatly appreciate you all being here. Tsumi and Gator and Cringy Wes and everyone. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye. Let's see, maybe I should do this thingy.